I was an event planner before I met my husband, and he asked me to quit my job and be a stay-at-home wife. This is how it all started. In 2021, one of my husband's friends got married. I was the event planner of that wedding, and that was where and how I met my husband. We both fell in love with each other at first sight. After the wedding, we exchanged contacts, and after a few months of chatting and talking, he asked me to be his girlfriend. At first, I hesitated because of his state of origin. I've always been skeptical about marrying someone from his state, but I fell for him at first sight and I couldn't control my feelings for him, so I accepted his proposal. I was doing great with my event planning job, but my husband asked me to quit and he placed me on a higher salary, showered me with lots of gifts. I didn't for once lack anything while we were dating. After 1 year of dating, he asked me to marry him. I said yes. Got married and the real incest treatment began. There is no year that would pass by without my husband taking me to at least 3 countries. I was living like a queen in my husband's house until last year. Everything changed. I found out I was pregnant, and when I told my husband, he made an unusual suggestion. He told me that his mom will have to come and stay with me until I enter my 2nd trimester. Then I would choose any country of my choice to go and give birth. I don't have a problem with his mom coming to stay with us. It's just that his mom never liked me. She wanted her son to marry from their state. In order to avoid drama, I suggested that our house help comes once a while to help us should move in with us instead. My husband agreed. My house help moved in. Everything changed after my house help moved in. The house we live in is a 7-bedroom duplex. Behind our duplex is a boys' quarter that was demarcated from our main building by a gate resting in the same compound. Ever since I got married and moved into my husband's house, I've never for once gone there before. I asked my husband why the boys' quarter was demarcated and abandoned. Each time I asked him, he would brush off the question and bring up another topic, so I stopped asking. I wasn't even that curious. Fast forward to now that my part-time house help lives and works with us full-time. One day, as she was sweeping the house, she swept out the key from under our bed, gave it to me, used it to try all the doors in our house, but none matched. While this was happening, my husband traveled out of the country. After trying all the doors in the house, only few doors that I had not tried, and those were the doors at the boys' quarter. Out of curiosity, I took the keys, rushed to the boys' quarters. When I got there, it looked unkept, abandoned, so bushy. It's as if nobody has entered the compound for years. I started having this weird feeling, but I didn't stop. I kept going. I wanted to see what the inside looked like. So I opened the door. Inside was very dark that I couldn't even see anything. I brought out my phone and switched on the lights, used it as a torchlight. What I saw inside that house, guys, shocked me. In the middle of that room were different sizes of clay pots surrounded by different sizes of bottles. Then in the middle of these pots and bottles stood something that looked like an idol. I screamed and ran out. My house help ran towards me, asking me if everything was alright, but I couldn't speak. As I stood there, shaking and moping, not knowing how to explain to my house help what I saw, suddenly my husband, whom we believed traveled out of the country for a business trip, drove in looking so angry. He jumped out of his car, grabbed me by my hand and dragged me to our bedroom. He started shouting at me, asking me why I would go to the boys' quarters, let alone opening the door. Whose permission? Before I could open my mouth to say something, boom, he slapped me. Since I met my husband, not even when we were dating, my husband had never raised his hands on me. That day was the first time. After he slapped me, he stormed out of the room, packed some things from the house and then left. Few weeks later, he came back, picked more items and left again. After like a month, he finally came back home, acted as if nothing happened. Then he started treating me like a queen again, just as he used to. I'm almost due with the thought of what I saw, knowing that my billionaire husband might be a ritualist, keeps tormenting me. To worsen the situation, I found out recently that my husband was once married and lost his first wife, which he never told me. Also, his 3 brothers died mysteriously. This also he never told me.